And we're live on a Mercury day. We got more to talk about. In order to keep up with me, you would have to see what I posted in my community page. You can tell by the tone in my voice I'm not in a great mood with this. I am the High Priestess Phoenix. I am Lilith reincarnated. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American Sybil. I am your messenger of God. Period. Point blank. Find another one that talks to God. Show me another. Okay. Yesterday I made a video. I started on the difference between a witch and a priestess, and we ended up looking into Satanism and devil worshipping as to where they get their powers and why they worked in such ways. Made this huge fucking teaching about it, and this fucking dingleberry wants to come out. Now, I want to show you a couple things. First off, he did this because he's challenging my authority. Right? My ability to connect with deity. Okay? Listen to this fucking loser.
Yo, so I had a very profound experience last night. I performed a very elaborate ritual for the conjuring of Lucifer. And it was very intense, I must
Alright,
say.
so, do you think you know how to do it prior to me teaching you yesterday how to conjure Lucifer? So I made a teaching about how these motherfuckers do it. I told you why they do it. Why do they conjure the dark? Because they're begging the dark for fucking happiness and love. Abundance. Instead of going to Jesus, they're going to the dark. Now, I want you to watch this, bro. He tries to make this okay. He tries to normalize that it's alright to go pray to the dark. Fucking
a bit frightening as the presence was very strong and very dense.
Would you want to hang out with someone that prays to the devil?
Were absolutely astronomical.
Downloads that he got.
And this is why I'm so grateful.
Listen. Oops, I forgot. I had to break the video.
I have information and knowledge that you will not get otherwise. There are certain experiences in life that an ordinary human life is incapable of.
So he can't just live his life. He's got to go beg them for answers.
Ladies and gents, when you want to transform, it's not about transforming yourself, it's about transforming the way you think.
Then he does this, and he plays the music.
Before there's a misunderstanding, I must say, ladies and gents, I am no Satanist. I don't even believe in Satan. Satan is a fucking construct that man.
He knows what Satan is.
Right? If you really think about it, Satan in the Bible is a multitude of information.
So he goes on to tell, and you can go watch him in his shit. He goes on to tell that Satan is all these things, and he prays to all those things. How do you deny your worshiping service if you're just telling everyone who you worship? How come devil worshippers deny that they're devil worshippers? According to all textbooks, Lucifer is the devil. You worship Lucifer, so therefore you worship the devil. You pray to Beelzebub, therefore you pray to demons and devils. Lucifer is the definition of Satan. You're a Satanist if you pray to him and you ask him for guidance. What can he possibly teach you? What could he possibly teach you? Is that going to help you on your ascension back to heaven? No. Congratulations, everyone. You've now met, and I already said it since the day I met this motherfucker, a fucking devil-worshipping dark practitioner who uses dark practices to make himself more powerful for man. He has no power in the eyes of God. I spoke to you that they have to go into these deep, dark, dirty, dingy places with themselves and light candles and beg to Lucifer for some kind of insight. They couldn't possibly face Christ. He knows the Bible, but he only chooses to worship what part of it? The dark? And you're not a devil worshiper? By context, you are. You're psychotic. This is those people that try to fucking lie about the truth. By context of the truth, we put you on a polygraph and ask you, do you worship the devil? The polygraph is going to say yes. Regardless to how you choose to see it in your fucking mind, playing mind games with everyone, Mr. Magician, you're a devil worshiper. Who in the fuck is taking love advice from a devil worshiper? Is he giving out the right advice? And that's what he just said. You have no access to divine wisdom without praying to a god and being downloaded with it. You know nothing until you light a candle or pull a card. And that explains why at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning I had to take a fucking baptism under candlelight. So then I asked Lucifer, what is he doing? I don't have to, I can ask Jesus, I can ask God. I'll go straight to Lucifer. Tell me what he said to you, Lucifer. He's begging for my powers. He wants my abilities, and he wants me. He's begging Lucifer and asking him how to get me. How do I control her? Good luck. Go ask God that too. Good luck. Good luck. You're not getting me to make yourself powerful, and you're not getting powerful praying to fucking Lucifer. You fucking loser. All you're getting is a limp dick. Some third world pussy. You fucking pussy. And shave your face. How is it that you can have a shaved head, but you can't shave your vagina face? Jesus Christ. I told you from the very beginning who he and what he was doing. God knew before I got there. I've challenged him the first day. I was going to tear him apart in the astrals to where he could not return to his body. But he doesn't have the ability to meet me there. At no point can he elevate past his big fat head. There's no battle to be had. He's begging to fucking Lucifer to battle with me. Lucifer rolls over every time I walk in the door. Every part of the divine does. Why? Because I'm divinely orchestrated to do whatever I fucking want. God gave me the power. Not Lucifer, and none of the fallen. None of them can overpower me or give you the power to overpower God. Don't you know the stories? They stood up to God and lost. I've never lost. I stand up to God every day, every way, for the divine and for people. You stand for nothing. Can we talk about your childhood now? Can we talk about your abusive father? Can we talk about what he did to your mother and your sister? Can we talk about why you run away from home? How you're not the man of the house because you didn't know how to be a man? And so you go out here manipulating women because that's what your father taught you by abusing your mother and sister? Was it sexual of nature? And you sat there and watched. You ran from God. And you want everyone else to run to this fucking, to worship this fucking devil like you do. And you want everyone to believe that this God of yours is going to give them glory. You're the definition of a fucking devil worshiper. You're the psycho in the mind in all these videos. And I told all of my twin flames, watch him. Watch him. Call in all protection. Watch him. Watch what happens when you deny an egotistical fucking loser like this. Watch what extremes he'll go to. This is as far as you can go, buddy. Praying to the devil isn't going to get you me. It's going to get you embarrassed even more, limp dick. Shrivel ass. Non-circumcised motherfucker. You maybe, if you took that tip off, according to Jewish religion, you might be able to get in. Putting a fucking tattoo of the Jewish Kabbalah fucking tree of life on your back isn't getting you into spirituality, bitch. It's a bumper sticker for your boys, while they bend you over and stick their dick in your butt. Or is that your girlfriend with a big fat strap on? Right? Confirmation. The people that do dirt, they do it in front of you and act like they're not dirty. They try to fucking make it seem like they're clean. That everything they do is right, when you know damn well they're not. And they will sit there and try to convince you and convince and convince you and convince you that they're right and that this is acceptable, normal behavior. You fucking sitting around jerking off all the fucking time at 40 fucking something years old. According to Morgan, she says you're 43 years old. Just based on your appearance, she says he's 43. I don't give a shit what you think you are. You're old, washed up, used up, blow up fucking boy toy that prays to fucking Lucifer for fucking help. What power do you have? And you think you have the ability to tell people how to love? You don't have love. There's no love in the realms you work with. You have no access to the light. praying to the dark like that. They see you. They see you. God sees you. Jesus sees you. They all see you. Your ancestors, your fucking grandmas, your abuelitas and tios watch you get on your fucking knees and pray to the devil. In horror. I guess that's your horror mother coming out inside of you. And your horror sister. Because you yourself are a whore. That came from your whore bag dad that couldn't keep his dick in his pants, right? This is all passed down. You guys just be whoring out there. Lucifer allows you to get away with that. Jesus doesn't. As long as you stay in his energy, you're allowed, right? Only in your mind, motherfucker. He feels all that shit up in your mind, telling you, yeah, you're good, and you're hot, and you're powerful, and you're a magician, and you did this, and you sold your soul for this. You don't even have love, kids, family, friends, respect, anything, bro. You're a one-night date. You're a one-night stand. Feed 'em and fuck 'em is all you can do with a girl. Feed 'em and fuck 'em. You learned that from your mother and your sister. Feed 'em and fuck 'em. Feed 'em and fuck 'em. That's what we do with your type. We feed you some pussy, fuck you, and leave you. That's what we do to people like you. We feed you, fuck you, and leave you. You think you're leaving them, but you're running before they leave you because you know you have nothing else to offer. If your dick isn't hard and there's not a plate on the table for them when they get home from work. You don't work. You sit all day praying to the devil, trying to tell people how to live life. This is what these dark practitioners do. And how much does he charge for one of these love readings? $80. $150 for fucking a one-on-one experience with this faggot. Oh, fuck. Sorry, God. God told me not to say that anymore. I apologize. I will do better. It takes time to be better. Again, I don't ever use this reference for fucking straight guys. I mean, for gay guys. Only straight ones that pretend that they're not. Is your mom proud that you're a devil-worshipping loser? Who wants to marry a devil-worshipping fucking clown? A fucking tarot reader. There's 6-year-olds that read tarot better than you because they're not blinded by their obsession. You're the only person that ever said that like that. You are literally always in that devil-obsessed energy. Who are you obsessing about now? Me. All forms of me. All of my forms you're obsessed about. No, she can't be that powerful. I'm all powerful. You're nothing, bro. You have no power. You have nothing. And Lord forbid you lose your little pack of cards or something happens to your little computer. Now you're really nobody. You're nobody, bro. You have no existence. Your whole life means nothing. They'll forget about you on YouTube. You mean nothing to nobody. Girls follow you because they want to fuck you. They don't want to have a lifestyle with you. They just want to take you for a ride. Just like your mother and your sister. Just a hump and dump real quick. In and out. Quick little in and out ride in California. You're a projection of what people do to you. And your family. You normalize this shit. Your sister a big fat whore that just humps and dumps? All for a meal, right? Your mom out there for a free meal? I flew my sister in so that she could cook for me. Are you praying did the devil do that for her? They're very proud of you, aren't they? Where's your father? Your father raised you to be like this? To be a God-hating man? Or you hate God because of your father? Because he wasn't there? Because he didn't love you? Our Father who art in heaven, orphaned and abandoned your bitch ass? And so that gives you the right? You should have just shut the fuck up and not said shit, bitch. But you couldn't. You were dying to explain yourself. You were dying to get in on that conversation. You were dying to have some power over that conversation. Yeah, you're dying. That's for sure. It's killing you. Lucifer. Plague his mind with visions of us and sex. Plague his mind with visions of you and me together. Plague his minds of visions of Bobby with me. Plague his minds of visions with Marshall with me and my all together. Plague his mind with visions of all of them having me and him stuck there watching. Lucifer, give him the visions of the past. Show him the love. Hades fucking loved Persephone and would do anything. Petition to the gods to have her. Not this time, motherfucker. Lucifer isn't going to give up his wife to you. Do you think Zeus has any power over me in this life? God's not giving me to you, bitch. He's giving you STDs, bad visions and heartache, fucking diarrhea, and a limp dick when this is all done. He wants me. He wants to control and possess me. He wants the power I have. He wants the connection I have, not only to God, but to the celebrities. He wants everything. He thinks if he sticks his little weenie, his little 4-inch weenie inside of me, that he's connected. That's how he gets connected to anything, is by sticking his little wiener in a girl, and he feels all powerful. The bliss of the universe. While he's over there blissing himself, rubbing himself raw, praying to God, the God, Ra, the fucking sun god. In broad daylight, I'm sure. Sitting there just, a total... When you're psycho, like you clearly are, and you're masturbating to my image, do you ever just sit back and think, damn, I'm a fucking full-on psycho? Psycho or sicko? But according to you, you could pull out your books and tell everyone that this is normal behavior for a human. This is what we do. Who? Who's doing this with you? Circle jerker? You and your little biker band? They try to normalize the fucking dark play. Again, Aleister Crowley is coming for you the second he wakes up, dude. The second he wakes up, he steals back the other half that I didn't. Those of you that used his teachings against me and against the other fucking divine beings are going to be unbelievably persecuted. And realistically, it's your children. We're going to hit you where it hurts. Where it really hurts. You're going to sit there and watch your children's children suffer for the next 35 fucking years. After that, you guys can go suffer on another planet. I'm just quiet. Bring your God. As I said yesterday, bring your fucking devil. Stand up to me, little man. You're not so big to me. Not when I know the broken seed you came from and the fucking abandoned sperm that made you. You're a fucking test tube. Literally. Your dad thought he tested the tubes and you came out. You're the man of the house, huh? This is what they left? The dirty seed? Your father and mother's filthy seed? Lord forbid your fat sister has a baby. You can't produce one. Nothing can come out of that. Absolutely nothing. Fucking pre-cum. You're the type that you sit there with your mouth open and nothing comes out. Like, that's it. Oh yeah, that's all I got. You have no life force. I was hoping for a mouthful. What do you got, a drip? It's because you're over there fucking straining yourself all day. Yep, guys, congratulations. They're out there and I found one. Or I should say he found me praying to fucking the devil. You're not going to find the devil, you're going to find his wife. And right next to him is God's army. And all the dukes of hell. Lucifer had no power against Lilith. He laid there in amazement to the power I had. And it was only me teaching him how to face his fears could he step out of the darkness. Same as you weak-ass men and women. Fucking children, stay in your fucking fears, stay in your regrets, stay in your hidden hells for all your shames, all your sins. Or how about not? How about get the fuck out of the dark so I don't have to listen to your fucking souls crying about how pathetic you are and how you've wronged the world? How about you take that shit to God? How about don't come here with that shit? Take that shit to God. You assume that the darkness is made for all your dark lies and dark deeds. No, take that shit to God. Get out of here with that shit. You come down here with that shit, I'm gonna tell the whole world what you've been up to. Take it to God. Make him clean it. You're not going to sit down here dirty. I don't want to hear it anymore. As the goddess of the moon, I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear your fucking confessions, bro. Take that shit to God. Cleaning up the dark here, people. I've had enough. You must leave. Either go home. I don't care if you go home to God or where you go, but you get the fuck out of the dark. Let you burn in the light by your sins. Let them hang you on a cross for your sins. You are not going to bring your sins and come hide in the dark with them. Crying and feeling like a fucking victim and like you didn't do nothing wrong and God's all against you and people are, and you're just going to hide from what you've done and play victim to the doings. How long have you hated God there, buddy? How long? And it has to do with what? Your parents, right? God said, honor thy father and thy mother. Which would be God and Goddess all the way. Anyways. They're there. They're real. And this is what they offer you. I told you. Again, do I fear dark practitioners? They have no fucking power. They're praying to the gods that fucking kneel to me. And that's what Lucifer said. He's begging for me. He wants me. You're never gonna get me. Especially like this. I will not bow to a man that doesn't serve God. You serve the flesh. Congratulations. That's 2 in 1 day. I mean, Allie's little display right there, that was done. Allie doesn't serve God. Allie serves the flesh, bro. It's that simple. I've told him forever. I've told everyone. If you're with Russ, then I'm not with you. Yeah, you're forgiven, Allie, when you figure out that you made the wrong decision, but it don't matter. You chose your side. You chose your side. You chose the side of the flesh. And as a Canadian Israeli, I'm not surprised that you fucking denounced fucking Jesus and his calling on your life. Go then, Mr. Chosen One. Go, Mr. Israelite. Go. Perish like your ancestors and your bloodlines. Go. You are another one that will not find love in this life. You will stay in those rejections. You are a Lucifer. Like attracts like. You have my blessing to get the fuck out of my life and don't never come back. Do you know how many of you I've given that blessing to? This twin flame journey is officially ending, bro, for a lot of you. It is over, bro. Your services are no longer needed. The contract has been fulfilled. I got my healing out of this. You got what? Your karma. That's what it was. We both got karma. What did I get out of the karma? Healing. What do you get? Karma. God tried to use me to bring you back to him. And all you did was try to use me to make yourself powerful to fucking man. That shit is all between you guys. I don't give a fuck. You are not. I don't give a fuck what happens to your souls. Crash them, burn them, kill them. They bear no fruit. When I've walked away, that means I've let go of all possibility of whatever shall happen to you in this life. In essence, your death is my release. I won't have to look over my shoulder the rest of this life of when you come stalking and running to apologize. Don't. Don't apologize for what you really are. You really are this person. Allie really is trying to do nothing but be Russ in this life. A man that's completely unhappy. Go ahead. I hope that in essence, I don't hope, because I know you're not going to find your way. And that's it. He's emulating. Let me do a song a week. Let me be like Russ. Let me be like Russ. Let me be like Russ. Go ahead, be like Russ, bro. You're going to end up with a shitty-ass girlfriend, your weak-ass family. You're asking for Russ's karma. Go for it. Take it on. Go for it. You're asking for #1 fucking album, but that's not going to happen. It took Russ nearly fucking 17 years to accomplish that. You think you're going to do it just by being his fan? He had to put out over 100, what was it, over 400 fucking songs to make this shit happen. Keep working, Allie. Maybe by the time you're his age, you might have a fucking chart stopper too. Keep following everything he ever said, and maybe in enough years, you might be kind of good. You can't be better than him if he's who you're studying. You'll never be better than him. But if that's all you strive to be is just like Russ, then good luck with all that strifing. And that's it too. I forgive you. Now go on with your way. That's all of you. I forgive you. But just go on with your way. Our paths no longer align. We were brought together in our unhappiness and our suffering. I faced my unhappiness and my suffering, and now I've gone. You face yours and go on with your way. Your purpose doesn't align with mine because my purpose is about healing the suffering of mankind and spreading the word of God. You're not healing your own suffering. You're not about helping mankind, and you don't believe in God, so you can't spread his word. In essence, you have no power, no purpose, nothing but karma to deal with in this life. I told you. And that's to the rest of them. Everyone that prays to the devil will tell you that they don't. They'll tell you they're not a devil worshiper. They'll tell you they're not these things, but they are. Have I ever prayed to the devil? Nope, I told you that. I don't have to pray to them. They pray to me. Why I pray to the light. You're never going to fully get this till I'm riding around on a broom till the aliens come and, take me away. You're never really going to get this, and that's okay. Your mind just can't accept the reality and the truth that you live in. It makes up all the lies, and you stay in those lies. But again, there you go. We've been looking for one, and we found one. And they're all like that. They all swear to have a connection to the divine. They all swear to make your life better. They all swear they're powerful and they're happy. And they're all selling you a fucking dream, which is an absolute nightmare. Go to someone that can really deliver. Jesus' promises were real, guys. And I show you that. I was created before Jesus, where there was nothing to save us from what we had done. You must just, that's it. The rest of you, that's where you are. You must just deal with your fucking, you made your bed, now you must lay in it. You built your grave, now you must die in it. You dug the hole, you stay there. Nobody's coming to get you out. And the more you scratch and scream to get out of it, the more you just get to scratch and scream. I'd say it's the wheel of fortune, but it's really just your fate. You dug yourself into this. And God and all of us are looking down in your little hole like, way to go. What are you going to do to get out? And you're praying to God and Jesus to come get you out of it. They're not going to. God did not pull Jesus off that cross. He's not going to pull you out your grave. In essence, what is going to happen? You're going to die in there. Some choices can't be reversed. You can't change time. You can't change the past. You can only change the future, but because your mindset is still there, you're still going to hell in your mind. It doesn't matter how much, I'm looking at Lewis. Lewis could spend 12 hours a day manifesting that he's going to win, using all my techniques and everything, but he will not, because it's not his destiny. When he got in that red car, his destiny was to lose. He was destined to win in Mercedes. It always was that way. He chose to lose. He thought Mercedes was a winning brand, but he put their winning against his and became a loser. Is Mercedes not winning this year? He couldn't stick out the hard times. So now he'll have to stay in the hard times. For how long? At least 2 years. That's the contract. He sold his soul for 2 years for so many millions of dollars. But he didn't just sell his soul. He sold his legacy, because it ends here. After 2 years of absolute losing, what kind of driver will he be in the 3rd year? Fighting for somebody else's chair. Because he realizes his isn't going nowhere. How come Lewis can't beat Charles? Because he's trying to beat him in Charles's car. Charles is in charge. When you were in Mercedes, you were in charge. You're at the bottom of the totem pole now, buddy. And that's it. On your way to go to the top, all you did was drop yourself to the bottom. Is somebody going to come and take you to the top of the scoreboard? Nope. Is your hard work going to get you there? Nope. I told you this was your fate. You didn't listen. Okay. I'm sure I wasn't the only one. I'm sure your whole Holy Spirit and everybody else told you not to do this. But you wanted to do what was right for your career so that you could get that plaque. Well, all those loses really fuck up your stats, I gotta tell you that. You won't be retired as the winning champion of Mercedes. You'll be retired as the loser of Ferrari. Dumb. Super dumb. It goes back to Marshall and all the rest of you. You don't go up from here. There's nowhere up to go from here. Where am I supposed to go from here? Get a life. A wife. A family. A dog. Something good in your life. A set of materials that you can show off to people. Have something that really to show for your life. Marshall likes to use Haley as his, look at me, look at my life, I have this great daughter. And then you listen to the songs, you're like, that wasn't so great. What are you so proud of? It goes back to Lewis's punk ass parents. They did nothing with their life. Fucking Royce's parents did nothing with their life. Fucking Logic's parents did nothing with their life. Fucking Russ's parents did nothing with their life. You're supposed to make their lives great because they did nothing. That's nice. I like how that works. I don't think so. We'll just stop there. I really don't have anything else to say other than I told you so. And they're out there. And they're right in front of your face pretending to be divine beings. Pretending that they're part of God's army. Pretending that, they've got some spiritual authority over your ass. But these are weak humans that couldn't even face God, that ran to the fucking devils for help. They're not powerful. And I assure you, the powers that they're trying to pull from the dark side are not going to protect, or not going to get you if you're in the light. Are you covered in the fucking blood of Christ? Then you better stand on that. And going back to any of you that have ever been under a magical attack, I don't do these anymore because I don't need to. But you can do return to senders. I return any energy that's not of me to the sender's entity times 3. I call back all my own energy, binding it only to me with no access to the 3D. How many times you say that? As many times as you need to know that it's true. Anytime you feel that you need to say it, something's on you and you're not sure if it's you. I return whatever energy that's not of me to the sender's entity and bind it upon thee times 3. Meaning if you sent some shit to me, it's stuck on you times 3. It did that in the beginning. People were going through some hard times. Call back your energy. Anybody that's pulled it off of you. I do this every fucking Sunday morning. I go and pull all my energy back from everybody that I've given it to or that's taken it away. Call back all my own energy. I bind it to just me. Not accessible to the 3D. Meaning nobody can touch me. What do they want? They want your attention. They want your affection. They want your thoughts. Some of them want your finances and shit like that. But really, if they just have you, that's all they need. They can walk around feeling all powerful. Bitch, you ain't powerful. Limp dick motherfucker. That's what he thinks his power is. This is an unemployed man that owns a motorcycle and a pack of tarot cards. That wants you to think he's so successful. That prays to the devil. Excuse me? Excuse me? that works on date night in third world countries, or you don't tell them that you're praying to the devil. You don't tell them that's what you're doing while you're sitting there on the floor masturbating with your legs crossed. You don't even stand up like a normal man. You have to cross your legs because that tells you you're doing it spiritually. Hey, what do you do with all that when it shoots out your wiener? You open your mouth and take it? Wipe it on the floor? What is it? It's supposed to be your God-given force. What do you do with it after you pull it out of you? Just wipe it on your hands, on a tissue, on a sock. You have no respect for your God-given energy because you don't have any. It's just lust, just Jesus Christ. I told you, bro, all they want to do is fucking feel good. They just want to feel good, even if they have to touch themselves to do it. You're embarrassing, bro. I'm so embarrassed that I knew you. Right now I'm like, dude, but all my twin flames are like, you were gonna fuck with this guy? I mean, look at you, bitch. Why are you even comparing? I was gonna fuck with you too. You're just as pathetic. Shut your fucking mouth and go sit on the bench next to this guy. You're all fucking pathetic. Why would I fuck with any of you? God fucks with you. I told you I would never. God fucks with you, bro. And he fucks with me to fucking get to you. He used me to get to you. He knew you wouldn't be able to resist the Lilith. I'm irresistible. Oh, but you can't control me. And that was the best part. It's like, it's alright. I used to be like, God, why are you putting me out here like a piece of meat? Because they'll never catch you. They'll never catch you. Okay, girl. So, you want some Lilith? You don't get her. You don't get no Lilith. You don't get nothing but a fucking Eve. A little fucking slap and go pastrami sandwich on the way to, greatness. Slap and go. Why? Because somebody else already slapped that bitch's pussy around a couple times before it got to you. Oh, man. As a used and abused female, I can totally stand on that and be like, hey, lots of people have had fun with this body before it came to you. How many bitches have rode this little baby boy over here? How many have crawled on top of this boy and made him a man? I just want to point out, us fucking you doesn't make us feel like a woman. But we get on top and fuck you, you really feel like a man. Can't wait to go tell your boys all about it. How you got fucked real good by a fucking bitch. Bend over. Let me show you how to take it. Put your panties down and shit. This was fun. But now you must go back to the little snail trail that you came from and hide in the dark as the weakling that you are with no power. And again, your request to the divine was denied. You don't get a goddess. You get karma. Watch out for the devil worshiper, guys. They're out there. Laters, haters.